Hello my beauties, welcome to my acne series, and today I'm going to talk about body acne, which is something that I've been suffering for a long time now. I know you guys have mentioned before in the comments that my skin has cleared up a lot. However, I still have acne on my back and my chest. So obviously you guys can relate to me when I'm talking about when you go through social medias and you see those photos of people with beautiful flawless back and they're looking out into like the scenery or the ocean or the view. Basically, those are things that I double tap and think, yes, that one day could be me, but it ain't me. I envy those girls who can pull off backless tops and beautiful like sheer dresses and whatnot, because those are things that I could never wear. I feel like it's a great opportunity for me to share with you my experiences, what are some tips that I've accumulated throughout the years and things that I can share with you guys, like tips on how to prevent it, how to treat it, and also how I cover them up. So here we go. Just a quick recap of what acne is. You have a hair follicle or a pore, and then you've got excess oil and bacteria. When they go together, becomes a pimple and hence acne. That can happen to pretty much any place that has a hair follicle, which could be like inside your ear, in your scalp, on your back, your chest, your arms, your legs, your butt, anywhere. There are so many reasons why you get acne. It could be from hormones, it could be from genetics, it could be from just general, health, hygiene, it could be from the body products as well as hair products, it could be from laundry detergent, it could be even from like allergies. There's so many external factors. Number one, you tend to have larger pores on your chest and your back, and therefore it's a lot easier to get acne in those areas. But just because the pores are larger doesn't mean you need to use 3 times more body cleanser or 3 times more exfoliators. Number 2 is don't over exfoliate. Of course, exfoliation is very important in terms of cleansing process, but over exfoliating your skin can aggravate the acne and causing more problems, and that also applies to your face as well. So when you're over exfoliating a certain area, not only are you making that area tender and more prone to bacteria, you're also going to make your skin think, oh my god, I need to produce more oil. So when you have more oil and then your acne and then the bacteria comes, and that's when you cause a World War III on your back. Just using a gentle loofah that helps to remove some dead skin cells, or opt for a body cleanser that has more like a fruit acid or AHAs that eat away dead skin cells without over exfoliating. Number 3, if you want to use an exfoliator, I do suggest using sea salt. So you just grab general sea salt from the supermarket, use a grinder and grind up into finer sea salt, and then sprinkle that into your body cleansers and then use that as exfoliant. I actually like to use it and mix it in with, say, for example, a very pH balanced body cleanser, whether it's soap free or a Cetaphil, just like that, and just massage it all over my body and then wash it off. The sea salt ingredient itself not only helps to dry out the skin, so it's eliminating any excess oils, it also has antibacterial purposes. Number 4 is apple cider vinegar. So there's been a huge craze about apple cider vinegars on social media about drinking it. It not only helps to flush out any toxins in your body, and that will in turn help with weight loss, clear out the skin, and so forth. You can actually use apple cider vinegar topically on your affected areas. So what I'll do is like to grab a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and mix it with a little bit of water, and then just apply that topically over the affected areas, whether it's your back or your chest, and then you wait for about 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse it off. So that way you're not actually carrying the apple cider vinegar with you around all day. I feel like that not only helps to detox the skin, but it also does the same effect of using the sea salt scrub. So not only is it going to help clear away any dead skin cells, reduce the amount of oils, but also kill the bacteria. The next tip is for those people who have long hair. One of the many reasons why I have long hair is that it has been like my cover up. So for those times where I want to cover my back, I actually use my long hair and cover those areas, so you're not really focusing on my back itself. And the downside of having long hair is that the amount of hair product that you use in your hair can affect the areas on your back. So if you are spraying hairspray or dry shampoo, make sure that you are covered. So either you're wearing the clothes that you are going to be wearing for the day before you apply any hair product, or just using a clean towel and just lay it over your back while you spray hairspray or dry shampoo and so forth, that making sure that there's no direct contact. And if you are wearing your hair down for the day, as soon as you get home, to make sure you tie your hair up or just wipe down your back and remove any like product residue on the back as well. The next thing is switching up your laundry detergent. I've mentioned before about changing your pillowcases and your bed linen. If you're, sleeping on your pillow every day with your face, why not do that with your, linen that you sleep on every day, your pajamas, things that are directly in contact with your chest area or your back area. I also find that sometimes for me, especially when I'm wearing a bra that has a clasp at the back, I find more acne around those areas than anywhere else. And that could be either the fact that the laundry detergent is not working well with my skin, or that I'm sweating a lot in that area and it's not breathing as much. So I like to switch it up with wearing bras that don't have a clasp and just sort of like a sports bra type of thing where I don't have any, metal bits there. Or I will switch up my laundry detergent and use things with like less chemicals or less fragrance and things like that. I find that makes a huge difference, and washing your clothes often can also make a huge difference as well. I read this somewhere and it's really interesting that apparently women don't wash their bras every day, and it's something that you wear in contact with your skin. That's something that you should be washing every day as opposed to like your jeans or your top and so forth. That is also one of the contributing factors on why you might be getting acne. This goes without saying, exercising is going to be very beneficial. Not only is it going to produce endorphins to make you feel happier, it's going to allow you to sweat, and sweating is a good thing because sweat helps your body detox and cleanse, and you're actually sweating out toxins through your pores and fat and all that disgusting things, and therefore it's good to go for a sauna or a steam room once in a while, or just work out, go to yoga or something like that and just sweat it out. However, sweat does aggravate acne, which means that it's very important to make sure you keep those areas clean. So if you're not hopping into the shower as soon as you finish exercising, then have a wipe, handy to wipe down those affected areas, whether it's your back or your chest, to make sure those areas are clean, and then you can go in and have a shower straight after. Because when you leave the sweat on your body for too long, not only are you leaving the toxins on your body for too long, but it's also going to have like a great breeding ground for bacteria to be like, oh my god, this is the best, I love it. Exercising, people think it's going to be great. You're sweating, you're cleansing your body, but you also really need to make sure that you keep your skin clean after. Another very important tip is obviously your diet. Eating healthy, eating clean is obviously very important. However, keeping hydrated is the number one key important in having healthy skin in general. So drinking at least 2 liters of water a day. And you can also eat fruits that have high content of water. For example, cucumbers, watermelon, coconut. Eating foods with high vitamin A is very important because vitamin A will help your skin detox. So you've got carrots, sweet potato. Eating foods with zinc is also very great because zinc is going to control the male hormones that causes the acne and helps your body absorb vitamin A better. Vitamin C is also very important. Not only is it going to brighten your skin and clear up your acne a lot quicker, it also helps your body control the amount of oils that you produce. So oranges, lemons. Of course, there's antioxidants, which is going to help clear your skin of free radicals. Antioxidants are my favorite things like tea and dark chocolate and goji berries. So make sure you incorporate those things into your daily diet. Last but not least is going to professionals. So if we go to a salon and get a facial for our face, why not get a backshore for your back? Because those areas are hard for you to extract and whatnot, it's probably a great idea to go into a salon once in a while to make sure they do that deep cleanse. They will steam those areas and then also give you a nice mask for the back to not only help to speed up the process of cleansing out, but removing that excess layer of oil and dirt and getting any pimples and extractions out, and then finishing off with just a calming and soothing and hydrating mask. And if you do that, you know, before a special occasion or just sort of to amp up your process, it can help to drastically change the appearance of your back. It can be quite an expensive exercise, but I feel like it's really worth it, especially for a special occasion. So now I want to talk to you guys about how I normally cover up for my back knee as well as my chest knee if I am going on a special occasion, or if I'm wearing a dress or a top that would be required to show a bit of skin. In this case, less is more, because you don't want it to be cakey, you don't want it to be obvious, you also want it to be quite subtle. For me, there are two really important things that you need to consider when covering up is first put on the clothing that you're going to be wearing, so you're not actually going to rub off excess foundation or whatever off onto your clothes. Two is making sure that you're not sweating or your skin is absolutely clean and ready to go. First thing I would do is sunscreen to protect your skin. Put down a primer. So the primer not only helps to protect your skin, but also allows the foundation to just sit on top of your skin nicely and not absorbed into your skin and into the pores. So then I would actually choose a cream-based concealer, something with high coverage and is going to stick on and last longer. Something like liquid might not last as long and not give you as much coverage. So I prefer something that dries down matte and preferably waterproof, especially if you're going to be sweating in those humid climates or summer weathers. I like to apply very sparingly on those areas and build up as you go. Sometimes you feel like you need a lot, but it turns out you don't need quite as much. Once I apply to those areas, I use a beauty blender or a sponge and I blend away the edges just to make sure the color blend in nicely. Try and choose a concealer color that is pretty much the same color of your skin. Don't go any shade darker or lighter just to get a best match. Sometimes in summer you might go darker, or in winter you might go lighter. I normally find that my concealers for my back or my body is the same shade as my face, because for some reason those areas on my body are lighter than my face. So once you're happy with the coverage, powder it down with translucent powder. Dab away any excess product with a tissue. Sometimes you don't even realize it until you go and touch those areas and something comes off. Obviously, there are products out there that are targeted for the body. You will get body foundation or body concealers, as well as tanning products that helps to cover up discoloration or acne. When I was younger, like back in my teens or my 20s, I used to get like a full spray tan just to cover up my back knee or my body acne. That normally does work, however, it can be quite costly. Second thing I would recommend is if you are going to be using a tanning product or a tanning spray, that to cover those areas, make sure it has a sheen or a glow to it. So what the sheen or the glow does when putting on a certain area is it reflects light, therefore distracting you from looking at the imperfection. So if you are concerned with your chest area, then apply a bit of glowing, bronzer, and you can actually not only cover your acne scarring, but just distract people from looking at those areas. So obviously you can apply that to any areas, whether it's your arms, your legs, it could be your back, it could be your chest, just as long as you blend it in, because we want to make sure that it looks seamless. Also, I just wanted to mention, a lot of you guys have commented on my videos saying how my skin has cleared up so much from previously, and I actually vlogged this experience of how I treated my skin. And if you guys want to check it out, just hop on to my vlog channel, which is Mia, Myself and I pretty much documented my treatments and what I did to get a clearer skin. So make sure you guys go check that out. Okay, so that's it. I hope you find this video somewhat helpful. If you have any questions, leave your comments below and tell me down below what is something that you do to cover up your body acne, whether it's foundation, whether it's wearing some different type of clothing. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.